As the year is coming to an end, I'm looking back on all of the good, the bad, and the ugly of 2024. And one of the worst things to happen to all of us and to the internet in 2024 is Ashley Trevino, a.k.a. the Inmate Hopper, because as of now, just about everybody and their mom knows about Ashley and the drama surrounding her and her little boy toy Santos, who is also a clout goblin and a liar because he initially claimed he was 19 years old, then he claimed he was 22 years old. Why he feels the need to lie about his age is beyond me. It's just so weird. By the way, all of these people surrounding Ash and all the people on her TikTok and battling her, they are all little clout goblins just as much as she is. I don't have any respect for them. I feel like they are enabling this behavior and enabling Ashley to not want to change. They are just reaping the benefits of her craziness. But anyways, that is not what this video is about. After all the drama unfolded in her now infamous TikTok live stream with the rose and everything else, Ashley sat down for an interview with Pancho Does It Better. And today we are going to be diving into the most noteworthy parts. And I will have the full interview linked down in the description of this video if you are one of those people that does want to check this out for yourself. But before we get into it, welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Danielle. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a video. Okay, so we're going to start off where Pancho asks Ashley how she feels after everything went down. How is she feeling?
How do you feel after everything that happened with, the yacareses and stuff like that?
I mean, like I said, I already apologized for that. The alcohol did that, but at the end of the day, I mean, I own up to my mistakes. Should I have done that? No.
The alcohol did that.
Work on myself? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I'm not an influencer, so don't ever call me a hot Cheeto influencer.
You are, hold on. You are a hot Cheeto girl because you eat hot Cheetos. I've seen you eat them.
I am a hot Cheeto girl. Hot Cheeto and bean dip. Can you get it right next time?
She's not an influencer, yet she brags on her TikTok about being famous and being an influencer and people wanting to take pictures with her and how popular she is when it's convenient for her. She's an influencer when it's convenient for her, but when it's not, she's not an influencer. Okay.
And then you are an influencer because let me be honest with you. You might not think you don't influence these people, but you're influencing some peanut brains. You know what I mean? Not saying you're a peanut brain, but I'm saying you're influencing other people to be like peanut brains and think it's okay, go on live and show the yacareses.
So somebody else has done that after me.
Well, I don't know who's done it or who hasn't, but I'm just saying I don't think it's okay, especially, since I did see that your daughters be watching your live sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You don't feel like a little bad that they might see that or their friends might send and be like, look what your tia or whatever's doing.
I already told them not to be watching my lives. If I don't tell them to be in my room or to get on my live, then it's my time. Don't come in. And they already knew that.
But what if someone just screen records and just randomly goes in their DMs? They're still going to see it even if you tell them not to go on the live. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, to be honest, if you're a mom who has not literally have either taken a shower with your child or, if you're a mom, you've seen your child, so.
Wait, is she trying to compare taking a shower with your child and compare it to showing your nunu on your TikTok live? Don't tell me that's what she's trying to do right now. Please don't tell me.
To be honest,
the
cop did tell me. He told somebody who had called in and he told them whatever she does in her house. And, it's like if you had a stepdad living here. If they had a stepdad living here, me and him would be in our room and the kids would be in another room. So it's kind of the same. He's like, whatever you do in your household, you pay your bills, basically.
But I don't think it's the same, though, because...
What? Whatever you do in your household, you pay the bills, basically? Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that a red herring fallacy? Or what fallacy is that? Help me in the comments below. What fallacy is it when you literally make an argument that has nothing to do with the original argument? Like, he's talking about how's everything going? Are you embarrassed? Like, how do you feel about your children seeing this or whatever he said? And what she just said right now was you pay your bills, basically. Girl, that has nothing to do with this question.
That's a difference if they see it in a private household, but then doing it publicly and then you bite your damn lip filler off if you keep biting that damn lip so many times.
I'm going back to get them done.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Okay, so stop being a cheeseman page and trying to drag me even more.
I'm not trying to drag you, but it's just the things you do. You know what I'm saying? If you do something, I gotta post it. I can't protect people.
Okay, but don't call me an influencer and don't call me a hot Cheeto.
So what would you like to be called?
Just call me the Inmate Hopper.
Okay, damn. And what's going on with you and your newfound love?
Who, you?
No. Don't try to play me now. I'm the old one. We talking about the new one. That's the 19-year-old. You know he's 19, right? You know he's not 22.
I don't know. We're not. I mean, I never met with him in person, so.
Girl,
He's in Cali. I'm in Texas.
So this was before she met up with Santos.
you should do your research on him, by the way.
I heard some stuff, but I haven't seen it. So if somebody can send it to me, I would like to see it.
Yeah, so there are some allegations against Santos. I've seen them. I've heard them, I should say. And I'm not going to talk about them yet. I'm not saying that these girls are lying or anybody is lying here. I really don't think that's the case. However, I don't want to put something out there and have it be false, you know? As it is, as a commentary channel, you deal with things and information that sometimes isn't true and sometimes we're wrong. However, right now, I don't want to put that out there quite yet. I hope that makes sense.
Why are you? Can you send me a video?
I could send you a whole, there's this girl on here, I'm not going to say her name, but she has a whole, documentary on that young man.
Well, I've never seen any. I just literally met him last week on here, so I didn't even know who he was, to be honest. I just knew he hung out with Shotty and them. You probably know him more than I do.
Yeah, well, because I cover the cheeseman and stuff like that. But yeah, just word of advice. That's not a good person. But yeah, just be more safe out here, Ash. As a concerning viewer, you know what I mean. There is gonna be those haters and stuff like that. But just think about your kids a little bit. You know what I mean.
I am.
Are you gonna finally get them a bed? I heard for Christmas.
Who told you that?
No, I just saw that somebody said that they're gonna get a bed or something like that.
Mm-mm.
So you ain't gonna get them a bed?
Mm-mm.
Damn, why not?
She's such a bitch.
Why would I have to give him a bed if they already have a bed?
I heard it's like a water bed or something.
No, it was an air mattress, but no, they have a bed actually.
Oh, okay.
But I'm waiting for somebody to come build it.
Damn. And what about the whole Rose situation too on live?
Hey, why do you have now 27K? I'm not answering no more questions.
I've been had 32 when I first.
She gets so wrapped up in numbers and following. That's all she sees is numbers, followers. It's crazy.
Join you.
No, you did not. I'm not answering no more questions. My kids are probably watching.
They are?
They
You never cared about that
But
before.
I thought you told them not to watch, when you're on live.
I told them, but them girls don't listen.
Okay.
You never cared about that before.
Well, I have a question too. Why is it that after every word you go, what's that about?
I don't do that.
Yeah, you do. You'll be like, thank you, Melissa.
Hold up. I have 42,000 people over here. You have 35. What the heck? We're breaking TikTok right now.
Yeah.
I can't. Okay, so we all remember Ash's tia, right? I mean, how could we forget? So she gets asked about her tia and about that whole night, and this is what she says.
What about the tia? What happened with the tia situation?
Why are you just interrogating me right now?
No, we're just on FaceTime kind of thing. The same way you and Santos should be on FaceTime kind of thing. But what happened with the tia? Why'd you guys stop being tias?
We don't have no problem.
You're not beefing with her because her daughter was
Stop
going on
being
live and
tias.
saying stuff about does it smell?
Again, like I say, people will do anything for clout. That's all I'm gonna say on that.
You're calling her a clout chaser?
I'm calling anybody that talks about me on live or on videos is a clout chaser.
Anybody who talks about you on video or on live is a clout chaser. That's not how that works. How about anybody who is battling against you or anybody who is hanging around you, period, is a clout chaser? How about that?
But the tia came out and said something too, no? Does it smell?
She's never texted me personally, so until you text me, then I'll know. And with these 80,000 people, almost 90,000 people watching us, they need to be sending us some damn gifts.
Sheila, let's battle up. I do want.
What a beggar. Literally, that is so tacky. The way this is what gets me is that she's a digital panhandler. She is constantly e-begging, and then she likes to say things like, y'all don't pay my bills. I don't owe you an explanation. Y'all don't pay my bills. It's girl, yes, they do. They quite literally do pay your bills because they're the ones who are sending you money directly sending you money on TikTok through gifts. And you want to yell at these people when you don't want to tell them things and you don't want to explain things and say that they don't pay your bills. Girl, yes, they do. That's how that works.
I don't really battle like that.
And quit lying.
I don't. You're the battler.
No, I'm not. You're the battler. You're the cheese man page. So next time you want to, can you send me some hot Cheetos and bean dip for Christmas?
You got your new boo to do that.
Bro.
Which one are you talking about? 1 through 4?
So let's see. Eli, Santos,
Guys, don't let him win.
Fonzie. What's the fourth one?
I'm not. Who did you name?
Yeah. Oh, no.
She thinks it's funny. Like, she thinks it's funny that she has all these guys. Yeah, it would be funny and it would be cute if you didn't have kids. That just adds a whole nother layer. You are quite literally humiliating them.
A Snapchat about like something about Selena. Was that a fake Snapchat? Just to confirm.
Oh, I hate that. Okay, so let's fast forward a bit because obviously, as we can see, they're battling now, right? Because why wouldn't they be? And check out how she reacts to losing the battle. She can't handle it. And there was one time where she was battling against her daughter. And as we all know, she is allegedly so jealous of her daughter. And her daughter ends up winning the battle. And she got so mad and so quiet. She started pouting like a child. And her daughter asked her, like, what's wrong? Are you mad? And she's like, no, I'm not. I don't care. Get off my life. And she kicks her off. She cannot handle losing all these stupid ass battles. I firmly believe that these battles are doing something to her head. There's no way that this can be good for her mental health because she is getting so involved and so invested in whether she wins or loses. Beyond just the fact that this is how she gets paid, her emotions are deeply involved in whether she wins or loses these battles. So in my opinion, she needs to speak with a therapist. And that's not a dig. I think everybody can benefit from therapy, but I would hope and I would think that a therapist would tell her, girl, these battles are not good for you. You should not be doing these because you are getting way too invested. It's almost as though her worth and her value is dependent on whether she wins these battles or not. That's what it feels like. That's what it's giving. It's like if she wins, she feels good about herself and she feels as though she's worth more and she's more valuable. But if she loses, she acts as though that just took away all of her value and her worth as a human. It's concerning and bizarre, quite honestly.
Guys, how are y'all letting him win? We have 48,000 people over here. Somebody send me a daddy line.
I got 49.
Pancho, what is this whole... Right now we're breaking TikTok, bro. Can you imagine how many people are watching us?
Hold on. You know this is baby numbers, right?
Probably the pastors and everybody, pastor's wife, everybody's watching us right now. Did you have family members that reached out to you during that whole situation? Like, or no? The only people that reached out to me were friends, to be honest. I don't have no family. All my family's...
Yeah, bro. Aren't you like a battler? Why are you putting up those baby
I don't
points?
know why I'm putting up these baby numbers. I thought I was a battler, but I guess you just have a lot of hate over there. So, of course, you know.
No. These are my tias.
No, they're not. No, they're not. I watch your lives. Trust me.
Oh,
Guys, I'm not battling Pancho no more after this. I'm not giving him no more answers. If we do not beat his score right now, I will not answer any question he wants me to answer. So he gotta come send me a daddy line right now.
Check. Comment down below any more Q&As you want me to ask. I will ask.
I'm not gonna answer.
What's up with you and Eli? Are you guys still friends?
Like I said, once I get closer to your score, I'll answer.
Yes.
Guys, we need a daddy line or two. Genesis.
Are you beefing it with Wendy too? I saw you were like talking about Wendy. You're beefing it with them?
No, I just literally said that she needs to quit calling me a that because I'm not a that. I'm an actual female. I'm a mom. I'm a Ashley Trevino. So yeah.
No comment.
Leslie, guys, we need 2 daddy lines to catch up, or 1 daddy line, you guys, somebody, or a uni. We need a uni.
They said ask her if her rose is fully charged. You charge it overnight, don't you?
I do.
Oh, gross.
Yep. Are you serious? Are you?
Dude, I really thought you, Heffa, Heartbreaking, y'all had those points, but Ash, what is that?
What do you mean? It's because, like I said, you have a lot of hater smoke over there.
They're not haters. These are educated chismosas.
They're haters. They're haters. That's what they are. They're haters. I still put a better number than other people on this app that have been doing this for 4 years.
Damn. So wait, I gotta.
She always says that. She's always like,
I've been battling for this amount of time. Y'all ain't in the game for so much longer, and I just started battling.
she always brags about how she's new in the game and how she just started battling and she's already putting up bigger numbers than people who have been doing this for years. Okay, who cares?
Another question. So if a guy sends you like $30 in Wingstop, is that all it takes, or what does it take to date the Ash Trevino?
No, you have to literally be a freaking you have to literally be a good person.
A good person? You go for inmates. What the fuck? They do it?
Literally.
Does it matter? Why are you gonna send me some Wingstop and
Not only does she go for inmates, because I can understand how in some instances being an inmate wouldn't necessarily mean that you're a bad person, or, it's just like saying like all inmates are bad people, and that's just not the case. However, you literally go for like the people who are in there for battery, arson, all this crazy ass shit, and then defend them. You defend them. That is so wild. So yes, you do go for the worst of the worst. The worst people who have literally been exiled from society because they're too dangerous and disgusting to be out here with the rest of us. That's who you go for. It is so crazy. Oh, okay, so speaking of therapy, I was just speaking about therapy a moment ago. Here is when my favorite question gets asked, because Pancho asks her if she would ever consider going to family therapy, and this is her response.
Another question here. Some people were asking, have you ever considered maybe like family therapy? All jokes aside, like for
So actually, yes, I am going to make an appointment. One of my friends did reach out to me, sent me something locally, and I'm going to look into that.
Okay, I respect that.
That's why I said I'm going to get help that I need, not only for me, but for the kids as well. Because like I told everybody earlier, my parents have always helped me raise them. So you literally like, what a lot of people just started following me a couple months ago. Mm-hmm. So it's like I had always that help, and so I'm learning to be a mom on my own and live on my own with my kids, just me and them. It's not easy. Mm-hmm. So just like a new mom, fresh mom is learning, I'm learning how to grow with my children because I've always had my parents. My mom literally helped me raise my oldest from the day she was born. And that's not no lie. Evie, I was the one with her, but my oldest, that's like my mom's other daughter. And I'm not even lying. Like I always seen her as a sister growing up. So that's why she kind of doesn't talk to me like I'm her mom because of the fact that I grew up with her like she was my little sister. And all my family would call her my little sister.
See, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense because there's times where I see her getting your live and then she's talking to you more like if you guys were sisters more than a mother or daughter,
Yeah, so she like talks to my parents, like those are her actual parents. And like if I get onto her and she's here, she'll call my mom, grandma come pick me up, and my mom will come pick her up. Mm-hmm. So it's like I can't get onto them, or I feel like I can't, well, her at least, because she runs to them.
Damn. And was there like a reason for that you guys became more like sisters instead of like mother and daughter kind of thing?
To be honest, their dad was in their life. God rest his soul, because now he's passed. But when we were together, he was more in the calle all the time. So my mom would be the one, like when I first had her, we lived with my mom. So she helped me raise her. When she was like crying in the middle of the night, he wasn't home. He was out with his friends. My mom was the one who would get up with me at 2 a.m, feed her. And so my mom was basically that person that, that I had.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
And then how do you feel that your daughter goes like live with your ops sometimes? Like, do you get upset that she'll be going live with like, you don't like Brittany and stuff, or like you used to not like Heartbreaker or whatever? I don't know if you guys are good.
Okay, so then they just start talking about all the people that she has drama with, because Pancho asks her how she feels about her daughter's going live with her ops and pretty much just the people that she's been beefing with. And honestly, I really don't care about any of this or what she has to say about any of this, because in my opinion, like I said before, they are all clout chasers to me. Anybody who is associating themselves with her is a clout chaser. They are all enabling this behavior because it benefits them. They are enabling her to be a bad mom, to be wild on TikTok, to do all these nasty, disgusting, crazy lives because they get the clout by association. They don't care about the fact that she has children watching this. So, my opinion, they all need to go into the garbage. Okay, so this part I just decided to include because the night she went out to her tias and she was all drunk and she got her shit rocked. Apparently she was outside of the bar calling people the W slur, calling people derogatory names. And this is what she has to say when asked about that situation.
And what about the other girl that allegedly pulled out a little bit of your hair out? I kind of wish I had the hair, but something happened that she pulled out your hair?
Oh, she pulled up to my to the bar I was at. And then my tia pulled me back.
Damn. So were you ready to get down? Because there was a live I saw initially where you said...
she kind of grabbed me like this, so I was like this. And I didn't see it really like when she... And I was already under the influence, so I really didn't see it when it happened. And I kind of just like, get the F off my hair. And then that's when my tia got in the middle and was like this, you're not going to touch her, you're not going to touch her.
But you were ready to...
I mean, if she would have hit me, then I was going to hit her, yeah. But supposedly, I think they said she was waiting for me to hit her first.
Okay. And speaking of that whole situation, now that I remember, when you were walking out, there was another video that you were filmed where you said, beep these wet... What do you have to say towards that?
Because it was that guy. You don't know what he was saying. And, literally, like, he was sitting there talking to us, calling all kinds of names off of him recording. And, I mean, I just said it. I was drunk. I said it. And, yeah, I say stupid stuff, but don't make me mad and don't piss me off, because then I'm going to hurt you where it hurts.
Damn. But why would you, if, let's just say hypothetically speaking, they did say that, right? Why would you like stoop to their level and, knowing that you're like, I guess like I'm going to say it again, a somewhat of an influencer.
I'm not an influencer.
Well, you're a little bit famous, right? So knowing that, people film you all the time, why would you kind of like go to that level?
She's only famous when it's convenient for her.
If I would have known that he was recording or whoever recorded that, I wouldn't have said it. Because, not all the times am I getting recorded, but now I guess I am everywhere I freaking go.
So you would have said it if you weren't recorded. Is that what you're saying?
I wouldn't have said it. No.
Okay.
If I would have known he was recording, I wouldn't have said it.
That's almost worse. So if she would have known she was being recorded, she wouldn't have said it. I don't know if that makes any of this any better. It just shows that you would have not said that if you would have known you were being recorded, which, duh. Hello? That literally is almost worse, because it's just, you will be racist in private, but when you're being filmed, you're going to hide the racism. Okay, so there's this TikTok page called Ash Updates, and they post just clips of Ash being crazy, and typically they have never really shown their face up until recently, from what I know, which makes me think that they are genuinely doing this to hold Ash accountable and to call her out. And just as a side note, this account is so funny. I've talked about them in a previous video, but they post the most hilarious captions. So it'll be like a clip of Ash doing something stupid, and the captions will just be the funniest thing. They'll be funnier than the videos themselves. But anyways, like I said, Ash Updates finally did a face reveal recently, and the internet is like shook at how stunning she is. And so here is Ashley's reaction when she is asked about Ash Updates.
Speaking of that, what's your thoughts on Ash Updates? What do you think about that young lady?
I don't know who she is. She's a stalker. That's what she is. A literal stalker. That's what she is. And she would have never showed her face if I would have never gave her identity out.
So you're saying she only leaked her face because you were already leaking it?
I already knew who she was, and I already knew everything about her.
What are you, the damn FBI, CIA? How'd you find that out?
Somebody figured it out for me and sent it to me.
Damn. But don't you think Ash Updates kind of just calls you out just for like things you do kind of thing, or no?
Yes.
No, she's literally obsessed. Literal obsessed. That's obsession. Like, she wishes she was me, to be honest.
Girl, nobody wishes they were you.
And her name's not Ash Updates. It's Shakira.
This part killed me. She is so dumb. And her name is not Ash Updates. No shit. Nobody actually thought her name was Ash Updates. Like what does she expect? She's going to be like, oh yeah, what is so crazy is that my mother named me Ash Updates when I was born. Now I just so happen to make updates about Ash and have a TikTok page named Ash Updates. What a coincidence. No shit. Her name is not Ash Updates.
And her name's not Ash Updates. It's Shakira.
Like Shakira.
Well, she doesn't look like her, but she looks like The Grudge. But yeah, Shakira.
Yeah.
What a hater. She is such a hater. She doesn't look like her. Girl, she's prettier than you. So yeah, so this next part, I don't know if you guys remember Eli, but Eli is one of Ash's many inmate exes, and this is her reaction after being told that he's been bashing her online.
Anyway, last one actually, Eli. What's going on with the Eli situation? Because I see you guys go live sometimes, and then he'll go on live and then starts bashing you when he's no better. So what's the whole situation with Eli?
Oh, he bashes me?
Well, there'll be lives where he'll be on other people's live and he'll kind of subtly bash you. You know what I mean?
Oh, I've never seen that.
Yeah, there like, for example, the other day there was a live where a girl was on live and he's like, "You guys want to see her rose tour? You guys want?" And then you know what I'm saying? He'll be like, "Oh, here's what it looked like." So there's like some times where I feel like he's just kind of being fake with you, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, I'm gonna just put this out there. He literally had been calling me and texting me for days, and I never answered it. Can y'all tell Brittany I'm not gonna answer her, and I'm not gonna have her join my live? Like, she's being psycho right now. I do not like her.
Okay, so I just kind of want you to observe Ash being the beggar that she is, asking this man, "What are you gonna buy me for Christmas? What are you gonna buy me for Christmas?"
Okay, so what are you gonna buy me for Christmas?
I need to think about it. I think I need to ask the girlies first what they need for Christmas. You know what I mean? Let's
Yeah, maybe ask your kids what they want first.
let's focus on them first, and then we'll get you something after that. You know what I mean?
Can you buy me a Louis Vuitton?
Miss Richness, can't you buy your own Louis Vuitton? I mean, 3,000 is nothing to you, remember? You yourself said 3,000 is chump change. I mean, a Louis Vuitton bag is probably around there, maybe even less. So, I feel like you can buy your own Louis bag.
Yeah, I'll get you one from the callejones. You know what the callejones are?
No, is that like the flea market?
No. It's just they sell it like it's a better spot in LA kind of thing. You never heard of the callejones? They like send like that's where they sell like where Louis Vuitton is at, all on that street, Gucci and everything's there. No? Well, don't worry. We'll
Fake ones. That's where they sell fake ones. Yes.
No, I don't want anything fake. I'm not like that.
No, don't worry. We'll take care of that.
No, don't worry about it. It's okay, Pancho. That's why we can't get back together ever.
We'll get you that Louis Vuitton.
Any more questions for your cheese man?
Ask about the Spencer worker. What's that about?
The Spencer worker? There's no Spencer worker.
Okay, so there was this kid who came out saying that either the worker or there was kids at Spencer's that were underage, and pretty much Ash went there looking for a sex toy, and apparently she was asking questions and being very inappropriate in front of minor children. And actually I was wondering myself if this was true because I had heard of this from multiple different sources, so I was kind of wondering if this was true, and if it is, this would be quite concerning. But let's see what she says.
Ask about the Spencer worker. What's that about?
The Spencer worker? There's no Spencer worker.
No? Okay, because I think there was like a video of someone some kids that you were asking them for help on buying a toy or something that came out on TikTok, no?
I've never went to Spencer's to buy a toy. I get my toys from another place.
Okay. Damn. All right, well,
I mean, she's denying it, but do we believe her? I don't know. You guys, how could I leave out this next part? When I was editing, I don't know if the footage got lost or what, but this next clip is the best. So although I'm not reacting to it, I'm still gonna include it because it is so freaking crazy. She's sitting there talking about how bad she wants to go to Mexico and how fond her daughter is of Mexico. Yet she has the nerve to call Mexicans the W slur. What? And supposedly she is Mexican herself, though we don't claim her. Nevertheless, though, I'm pretty sure she is Mexican, so it is wild to me that she uses that type of language, but whatever. Enjoy this next clip.
We actually have another question. Hold on.
Ay, Mexico.
Would you ever go to Mexico?
I actually want to go to Mexico.
I actually do cuss a little.
Wait, what part of your parents? What part are they from? If you don't mind.
No, my kid's dad's from Mexico. Well, he was from Mexico.
That's
why Eviana literally. Oh, you guys, if y'all want to send Evie anything, she loves Mexican things like from Mexico. Like we don't have that kind of stuff here. Like she loves like the bracelets. She loves what are those shoes called? Huaraches. She loves she wants to go to Mexico really bad. I'm scared to take her, but she's like that's one of her wishes is to go to Mexico. Like she's really fond of Mexico for some reason, and I guess because that's her dad's culture. And so she's never been, but hopefully one day she can go. But yeah, so she loves like Mexican dresses. Like she's really into all that kind of stuff. I'm actually thinking about making that her birthday party next year on Valentine's Day.
Interesting analysis.
But anyways, guys, I just kind of wanted us to watch clips from this interview. I feel like he could have asked better questions, tougher questions, and could have pressed her a little bit more on things. But I mean, what can you really expect? On the plus side, I guess it kind of is a good thing that the questions remained kind of lighthearted and they didn't get too deep into things on account of the fact that there were likely a bunch of kids watching and a lot of people that, you know, we don't necessarily want to get triggered or further traumatized, aka her own kids. But overall, I do appreciate that he was actually asking her valid questions rather than just sucking up to her and being a clout chaser like everyone else. I mean, I don't really know this guy, so I don't really know if he is a clout goblin or not. Again, I don't know anything about him, but this definitely does feel less gross, less exploitative compared to the usual suspects that are around her. As mentioned, you can watch the full video on the channel. Pancho does it better. I will leave the link in the description below. And that's all I have for you guys today. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a video. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.